Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer and I'm here to ask for your help to produce an animated fan adaptation of a very famous scene from Atlas Shrugged, the story of the 20th Century Motor Company. This is a fantastic scene in which a former worker of the motor company tells the story of how the once thriving company is led to bankruptcy after instituting socialist policies to their business operations, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs. That becomes the motto of the company and it soon destroys them. But before I tell you more about the project, I want to show you a 22-second proof of concept so you can see what the animation will actually look like.
There was something that happened at that plant where I worked for 20 years. It was when the old man died and his heirs took over. There were 3 of them, 2 sons and a daughter, and they brought a new plan to run the factory. They let us vote on it too, and everybody, almost everybody, voted for it.
What's great about this scene is that it can stand on its own, meaning you don't need to know the rest of what happens in the novel in order to understand it, and it won't spoil the novel for you. Now, what exactly happens in this story? Well, first of all, this project would be about 9 minutes long, and we would see what happened to the company as told by that former worker. It all starts when the owners of the company die and their heirs take over, bringing with them the policy of from each according to his ability to each according to his needs. And all the workers vote for it because at first it seems like a very good deal, but we soon see that this leads to a cycle of exploitation of the ablest workers for the sake of the neediest families, which in turn leads workers to try to hide their ability and work below average in order to stop being exploited. Because nobody's paying according to their ability, everybody's getting paid according to their need. And of course, when the workers stop working well, the company fails, the company collapses. And yes, there's a second part of that story in which we learn that a worker at that factory created a certain motor that is very important to the story of Atlas Shrugged. But I'm not gonna be telling that part of the story in this animation because it would be a spoiler, plus it would make for a very long, expensive animation, and we really only need the first part to understand the story of what happened to the 20th Century Motor Company. Personally, I think this is a great story to tell in order to hopefully attract more readers to Ayn Rand's novel, and of course to entertain and to perhaps start a dialogue on what socialist policies actually look like in real life. This of course would be a non-commercial venture, meaning the project, the animation, would be made available for free to anyone on YouTube. And as you may have guessed, animation is not cheap. The cost to produce this 9-minute project would be $4,800. So if you have the means to help make this happen, please consider contributing at your earliest convenience so that we can reach the financial goal on time. This Indiegogo campaign is a non-flexible campaign, meaning that if we don't reach the goal, the funds will not be released. So if we don't reach the goal, whatever people pledge, whatever you pledge, will be refunded to you. There are a few cool perks for those who contribute more than $20, so be sure to check that out in the description of this campaign. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the animation process, please be sure to check this video right here so you can see how I'm making this happen. And other than that, I thank you for your attention and I hope you consider contributing to help make this happen. Thank you.